So I'd be remiss to not ask you about this because PFL seems to make bigger and bigger moves every year. I need to ask about your recent partnership or signing with Jake Paul, because Jake Paul, like he starts out and he's doing his like celebrity boxing thing, and me, like a lot of other fans, were probably thinking, "Oh, this is corny," but lo and behold, this guy's got some hands. Like, I mean, I'll give him props, man. I know he'd whoop me. So, but not just that, but the guy's a legitimate draw. And he was saying for a while, I'm going to come to MMA. I'm telling the MMA guys to come to the boxing world. Well, now I'm going to go to the MMA world. And he finally did it, at least on paper. We've seen the announcement that Jake Paul's going to be working with you guys. Now, is that kind of like a promotional partnership? Because I know that he's always kind of maintained a lot of tight control over the events he's put on, where he's going to have some stronger say in his matches. Are these going to be kind of like special exhibition matches? Because I obviously don't imagine him going into a regular season lineup. But I know he's tried to call out Nate Diaz. Hey, come give me one boxing fight, and I'll give you an MMA fight, rematch, etc. Would you like to speak on that a bit?
Yeah, so Jake Paul, our team has been talking to him for the last 6 months and whatnot. But we're obviously really happy to be partners with him for our pay-per-view division, but also as a competitor. He's definitely going to fight MMA. He's he's training MMA as we speak, but we probably won't see him there until I don't want to speak for him, but I want to say either late this year, at the end of this year, or early next year, but definitely he's definitely serious about fighting in MMA. And he's watched a lot of the things that PFL do, and he loves the fact that, we're fighters first. And also earlier 2022, our chairman at an interview announced that we were paying 50% of the revenue at our pay-per-view division to the fighters. And so it's no secret that he's been loud about fighter pay and whatnot. And so he just likes what we stand for and what we're doing. And he came on board as a partner as well as a competitor. So we wish him nothing but the best. And when the first match was set up with Ben Askren, I actually had him finishing Ben Askren in 3 rounds. He finished it in the first round. And mainly because Ben Askren is a great MMA champion due to his wrestling, but I don't think Ben had ever won a striking match in a striking round within those matches, where Jake Paul had been training boxing for like 3 years or so. And then I think he had a few exhibition bouts prior to this fight. And so I just felt like he had, even though in terms of combat, Ben was the one with all the credentials, if you will, but this was just a straight boxing fight. And MMA and boxing are completely 2 different sports, obviously. I'm not stating the obvious, but Jake Paul was definitely had a lot more experience in that world than Ben did. And so, the outcome wasn't surprising at all. But yeah, no, it's really great to have him as a partner. And I think, I believe he's getting ready for something right now. I'm not sure exactly when, but yeah, no, I wish him nothing but the best in that next fight.